Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at this Dinobot Scorn Highway Chase Scene toy set thing. I can't remember what the name of it is. Pretty much, it's a set for Scorn, and it includes Crosshairs, 2 Vehicons, and this little setup in the back. Now, of course, in tradition for Kre-O, the highlight of these sets is the Kreons themselves, which we'll take a look at in a sec. But the first things I wanted to talk about are just the small things. This set comes with a Kre-O block, which is alright. Pretty basic. It's got the logo on the front of it. It's etched in, so it's not just painted on, which is pretty good. And then it's got this little display piece that's very basic, but I don't mind. I mean, it looks very good. I like the label on the front here. Unfortunately, that is a sticker. I believe that's the only sticker that this set includes, so that's good. That's also good in the case that you want this to be just white, which you can easily do. Just don't apply the stickers, or if it's already got the stickers, just peel them off. But anyways, I like this addition on the top there. I don't know, I just think that's pretty cool. Just overall, this is very nice, but I wish it was taller. Like, I feel like people are going to start running into this sign if they're not looking at it, so there's that. But I don't know. I think it's fine as a background piece. It's not much, and you can't really just put it somewhere. Like, it feels out of place because there's not much else to go with it. But I think that overall, it's just a small little thing, and I think it's fine. I wish I knew what these translated to. But anyways, with that said, you pretty much get that. And then you also get 2 Vehicons, which is pretty cool. They come with different weapons, which is very nice. This comes with a very small blaster, and then this comes with the same blaster that came with the Slug set, only in black. The detail on these figures are pretty good, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of detail on the figures themselves, but they just feel out of place compared to the cartoonish looks of the other characters. Now, you do get the silver strip on the top there, and then a silver dome on the back there that's all metal, so you can get the figure to attach to it. Well, not attached to it, it gets magnetized to it, which is a gimmick that all these Dinobots seem to have. You could also do that on the top of the head if you like, which is something for the playability of it. So you get a little bit of playability out of it, which is very nice. And then let's take a look at the Autobot side. We've got Crosshairs, which I think the main reason why I bought this set was for Crosshairs. I love this character in the movie. That might just be a personal thing, but I love this character. He's got little goggles that can flip up. Oh god, I just really like this. Now, I know there's the single pack, but I don't think that really came out in my area. I think it might have been, but it really didn't justify the fact that, okay, it's going to be $6 for a Kreon, and then all these other assembly bits that I'm just not really going to care about. So I figured, just might as well get this set and wait for it to be on sale, and it was on sale, so I decided to pick it up. The only thing I'm going to say is, where's his little trench coat thing? That would have been so much better if he came with this trench coat thing. But I love the goggles. There's the head without the helmet. Very nice. I even like the weapon. It's in brown for some reason, but I don't mind. And it's got some pretty good paint. Yeah, he's got a lot of lines and whatnot, but at least he's got big chunks of green and silver, so that's good. And then he's got a little bit of detail on the legs. I think he's fine. I think the face, the expression on the face is just cartoony enough to really make this guy fit into the rest of the Kre-O line, which I like this guy. And then we take a look at Scorn. Now, Scorn is my favorite Dinobot out of the Age of Extinction Dinobot characters. And they made him again in a Kre-O set. But in my honest opinion, I really just don't care for these Dinobots. They haven't really made a good Dinobot except for the G1 Grimlock, which I don't have. Now, I just so happen to have the Scorn, the deluxe one, right beside me, so I just wanted to do a comparison. And because I never did this for the Slug review, but I'm certain I have, yep, here's Slug compared to the other Slug. So, there you go. I know they're in robot mode, but whatever. Anyways, I just wanted to see that. That's pretty cool, I guess. Maybe. Then Scorn falls over. Now, what I was talking about in the Slug review was at least that toy, while it's pretty basic, it's not busy. This one is kind of half and half. It's mostly bland, but it's kind of busy at the same time. I don't like the guns on the side. Well, I don't know how I feel about the guns on the side. They just feel random, but at the same time, I mean, a Dinobot with little guns on the side, that's pretty cool. But I don't know if they really fit in because they got a lot of these flat bits and basic points, like the arms and legs are pretty basic, that the guns just don't feel in place. And then also the same thing with the slug toy is the tail. And the problem with the tail itself is if you bring it up and just tap it lightly, it's on that loose peg, so it will drop, which is not good. And the same thing again with Slug. I don't care for the head. I think the head on this toy is much worse, actually. It doesn't even look like the Spinosaurus. It looks like a Royale T-Rex, like a gladiator. If there was a gladiator world with dinosaurs, this feel like it would be part of that world. Just with the gold crown spikes and the gold teeth and everything, just... it doesn't look that good. And the same thing I said about Slug is that it makes the toy feel like it's a knockoff toy. You know, when they make pieces that are just like the same as what Lego's got or Mega Bloks, and then they make a totally new piece that feels out of place, that's pretty much what's going on with this. So it's pretty basic in some areas, but it's also kind of busy at the same time. At the same time, again, I wish there was more detail. I think I would like to see more detail rather than less detail. I'm probably just nitpicking with the guns and they're not a big deal, but I just would like to see a little bit more detail on the legs. They feel very bare. And what's good about the legs is you can't bend them any further than that. So I guess that's good maybe, or something like that. He's got ratchets right here. And then he's got a hinge. So he's not going to fall forward, which is pretty cool. And then he's got a ratchet in here, and then a couple of hinges right there. And his little toenails will move too, which they stay in a lot better than the legs for Slug. You know, the back toes, they like to pop off, while these ones are just fine. I believe that this guy had a couple of spikes on his tail, but I removed them because they just kept popping off. I really don't understand what they were thinking with those pegs, but whatever. So anyways, with that said, would I recommend the set nonetheless? I would say, if you really like Scorn, and you just need to get every version of Scorn, I'd say, I guess you can go ahead and get it. I mean, you can get whatever you want, it's your money. But in my personal opinion, I just don't really care for this. Again, I mostly got this for the Kreons, and because I was kind of curious about how the Dinobot would be, and it was on sale. And I don't feel like I don't have my money's worth. I think $10 is a fine price. I mean, he is bigger than the Slug. He comes with one more Kreon and then the little backdrop thing. So that's good. But I just, again, don't really care for this toy. If you do, that's fine. And if you really want it, I guess that's fine. Just don't expect too much to come out of the set. If you really want it just for the Kreos and don't care for the Scorn, that's a whole nother deal. But if you're really anticipating the Scorn figure, you're not going to get much out of it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.